What's up, everybody? Ooh, did you like that nicely timed intro? Ooh, that was smooth. Welcome. As you can see, we're going to the moon today. We're going to the absolute moon because you know why? Because that stock to flow ratio is absolutely insane. Have you seen it lately? Like, the stock is freezing, but the flow is just flowing, right? The flow is just flowing so hard, and all that means is Bitcoin is going to the moon. And we have the moon chart behind me. As you can see, in a certain amount of days it goes up a lot, and then a certain amount of days it goes down a lot. But at the end of the day, it's going to go up a lot. So just buy Bitcoin, like buy the dip, buy the tops. Who cares? It's going to go up eventually. So if this is your first time on my channel, obviously I'm being way too sarcastic, and I will drop that in very shortly, but not yet. So I got my hodl mug. Let's just hodl to the moon. I got my obligatory mention in my shirt. New Kids on the Blockchain. We have everybody's favorite trader, Tone Vase, on there. We got Blue Matt. We got Samson, Jim Friend Mao. We got the Beard of Greg, and of course Jimmy Song, the Asian Cowboy. So and of course they're all NPCs, and they probably love stock to flow. They probably absolutely just love a stock to flow. You know, you just get a nice stock to flow, and it just feels so right. You know, it just feels so right when it flows. So good. Okay. How much Bitcoin do I need to get in Citadel? I think the proper answer is 6.15. 6.15. I'm not sure where that meme came about, but that's what they told me. And so first, we're gonna go into actual peer-to-peer cash stuff. Bitcoin Cash. Oh, you like my new header up there? Oh, man, it's too far. Here, I'll point it again. Probably can see it. This is my new header. So we're all about a Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. It's like karaoke. Everybody do it with me now. Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. That's what we're here for. If you're here for Moon, Lambo, well, that's not what Bitcoin is made for. And people will take Satoshi's quotes and spin it however they want their current narrative to be. But Bitcoin is meant to be money. It's meant to be used. And that's why we're here. That's why we're here. So anyways, Bitcoin Cash node. Brrr, yeah. Brrr. Hoax me, please. Yeah, money printer go burr, of course. Bitcoin Cash node is fully funded. 978 Bitcoin Cash. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's about almost $250,000. Collin Sensei teaching us about Bitcoin, and so most of it, about a third of it came from the SLP Foundation. I don't know who that is. 371 Bitcoin Cash. 15% came from Mark DeMezel, local Bitcoin Cash World, and Thomas J, Satoshi Dice, and then it goes on. And let's look at, and we're gonna celebrate quick. Woohoo! Yeah, we did it. We funded. We got funded. Burr is our rocket fuel. Yes, yeah, I'm right. It is. It gets laggy when you celebrate too much. Who'd have thought? And so this is the transaction. Flipstarter is obviously, I'm gonna shill it because I always shill it. It's a non-custodial Kickstarter, so you can pledge a money amount, and the money doesn't go towards the person until the amount that they're asking for is fully funded, and then. Thank you.
Benevolent tyranny, bless.
Oh, a benevolent tyranny, please. Thank you, Tao, for that. Benevolent tyranny. And so this is the transaction where everybody's donation all consolidated, all the inputs consolidated down to one. So there's the big one from SLP Foundation, 371 Bitcoin Cash, consolidated down to 978 Bitcoin Cash. So very cool. The platform doesn't take a cut. I heard on Kickstarter they can take 5 to 10%, which is actually insane. Actually insane. And so another, oh, they're still lagging. We gotta wait for the confetti to calm down a little bit. All right, everybody breathe. The intro's done. Let's get hodling, you know? What else we hear if not to hodl? Okay, Bitcoin Verde was fully funded as well. 241 Bitcoin Cash. Majority came from Mark DeMezel. Well, a lot of it did. Which you know, you got money to throw on. Hey, put your money where your mouth is, right? BCHD is at 115. There's some drama. Mark did donate a lot to them. He pledged. He didn't donate, but then withdrew when he saw one of the Crispacia supported IFP in one way or another. And so, yeah, Kanath is at 240 Bitcoin Cash and about a little over halfway, and Bitcoin ABC is at 33 Bitcoin Cash. So Mark did not donate to them, so he definitely was making a difference in these other two. Did I see the new ABC release? Bitcoin ABC 21.5 has been released. No, I guess not. And so let's get into this. So we have everybody's favorite doctor, Dr. Adam Beck. He's my favorite doctor. Who's your favorite doctor? Comment below. Dr. Now BCHD gets funded. I'll be happy. Yes, I like BCHD. I like BCHD a lot. New girlfriends can cost a lot of Bitcoin Cash. Yeah, especially if your wife you own. Okay, so here's everybody's favorite doctor. Is Bitcoin versus layer 2, Liquid versus Lightning. Is not one-dimensional, guys. It's not one-dimensional because, of course, he's a blockstream, so he's got to show Liquid now because that's his product. And so security, Bitcoin is the top, and then Liquid, and then Lightning, then an exchange. So apparently Liquid has better security than Lightning. Trust, uncensorable, unseizable. Bitcoin is the best, and Lightning, then Liquid, exchange. Confidentiality, Liquid is the best, then Lightning, then Bitcoin, because you know, if you have a private sidechain, you just don't have to tell, and you don't have to tell people what you're doing, right? And so they do have confidential transactions on Liquid, but again, it's a federated sidechain, so like the fact that he's even like comparing these things is so disingenuous. Speed, Lightning is the best, then Liquid, then Bitcoin apparently. So he does at least Adam Bag does at least 40% of my personal thinking. Could see ABC doing stuff instead of demanding shit for nothing. Now it's got some competitors. I mean, yeah, competition's good. I mean, I'm not like anti ABC. They're welcome to keep developing. I just hope we don't fork. And so here's a new one. So Zach Vol, I just learned like an hour ago. Well, I didn't know he worked at Blockstream, or he did for 6 months. He was at Blockstream, and then apparently he's going to he's now a markets correspondent for CoinDesk. And I pulled this up before I realized he turned, but he said traders are withdrawing their Bitcoins from exchanges. And so there's like a negative 176,000 Bitcoin Bitfinex just took out of the exchange in the last 30 days. Like, anyways, he says, this chart is insane. I didn't realize how many coins were sent to exchanges right before the 2018 low. And so basically saying a lot of people sent Bitcoins to exchanges when the low of 2018, like you can see it right there, a lot went up. And so he's selling, and then but the thing is that this isn't right. This data isn't right. So it was just a frozen wallet. So they basically just sent it to a cold wallet. But anyway, since it got a lot of interactions, and it doesn't matter that it's wrong, because you know you can be wrong on this space as long as you get the interactions. So so yeah, let's look at this, shall we? Hey, don't play yet.
Access in all kinds of ways to being part of people. So what does the future of Square look like in sort of giving people access in all kinds of ways to being part of the economy as merchants and as consumers?
I believe that the currency we use is a huge part of the answer, and I believe that the internet deserves and requires a native currency, and that's why I'm such a huge believer in Bitcoin, because it just our biggest problem as a company right now is we cannot act like an internet company. Open a new market, we have to have a partnership with a local bank. We have to pay attention to different regulatory onboarding environments, and a digital currency like Bitcoin takes a bunch of that away, where we can potentially launch a product in every single market around the world, because they're all using the same currency. And we have consistent understanding of regulation and onboarding and what that means. So I think the internet continuing to be accessible to people is number one. And then
all right, so obviously it's like from a live interview. So, but anyways, this caption is Bitcoin solves Square's biggest problem. And so what is their big problem is not a cohesive currency throughout the world. And so apparently Jack 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 talking about Bitcoin being the world currency solves his problems. Well, sir, if everybody in the world wanted to do a Bitcoin transaction, it would take 55 years. Is that math right? Now that I say it out loud, it seems a little too insane. How many? Apparently, it would take 55 years for everybody to do one transaction. Now that I say it out loud, that really doesn't seem right. With a 2 megabyte block, it's 1 megabyte, 1.7 megabytes. But anyways, dude, Square is trying to be a bank account. Like, they're trying to be, they give money off you buying and selling Bitcoin. Like, he's an exchange, basically. Like, he's just shilling Bitcoin so he gets your likes and you can shill Jack. Like, okay, Jack. So you say, I don't possibly understand how people could truly believe minor diversity is a bad thing. So the one argument is that, well, there could be different consensus rules that could suddenly fork the chain by accident, right? Like, oops, we had an opcode here that doesn't play well with yours, and it's just like some edge case, and so, oh, shit, that's a consensus rule, now we have to fork the blockchain. Like, that could happen. So that's one reason. So if you all have the same code base, you don't fork 8 billion people. 8 billion people, you know, how many transactions in a day for BTC? The PayPal Bitcoin. Yeah, it's the PayPal Bitcoin, exactly. Square, I remember I had to do my KYC like 5 times in a row. I think 4 or 5 times. I literally did a presentation around it before I could withdraw my Bitcoins from my account. Or was that to buy? Yeah, I think it was withdraw. It was like 4 or 5 different times at a KYC until it worked. So, but yeah, so this caught my eye. So we're here for stock to flow, aren't we? Yeah, we're here for Bitcoin stock to flow model. It predicts a bullish price outcome post happening, and so this gained a lot of views, a lot of interaction, like 3.8 thousand likes. So this guy, if you didn't know who he is, he's like known for being the stock to flow guy. That's all I know about him. Like he's some trader on Twitter. You know, just one of those moon boys, stock to flow moon boys. Jack is not evil, just pretending to be stupid to track stupidity and then sell stupid shit to those who create electrolytes. Jesus. And so he got his big break when he did the first stock to flow article. So let's look at that first. So modeling Bitcoin's value with scarcity. So this was a year ago now. And so I guess he wanted to do the follow-up a year later. So anyways, he says Satoshi published the white paper. So what the heck is a stock to flow, right? What the heck is a stock to flow? I am very... Dude, no begging. No begging. Dictionaries usually define scarcity, a situation in which something is not easy to find or get. Yes, scarcity. So then he quotes Nick Szabo, unforgeable costliness because it takes proof of work to make. And then he quotes Seyfedin Amos. Two great quotes so far. And so scarcity can be quantified. Okay, so here you go. The existing stockpiles of Bitcoin in 2017 were around 25 times larger than the new coins produced in 2017. This is still less than half the ratio for gold, but around the year 2022, Bitcoin stock to flow ratio will overtake that of gold. And so basically it's like how much is left versus how much is in circulation, right? So stock to flow. And so basically it's like how much new coins come in, right? How much new coins comes in based on how much there currently is, right? And so, yeah, let's look at some stock to flow numbers. And so then he goes into the metals, gold, stock to flow is 62, silver is so the stock to flow of Bitcoin is 25. So it's about silver, okay? So Bitcoin is basically silver. Bitcoin is silver to gold. Yeah, I lost it. So the supply of Bitcoin is fixed, yada, yada, yada. And so here's the handy inflation chart. So this is all legit. No crazy stuff. Bye-bye. And so this is the inflation every 4 years we have, and then there's less flow, but there's more stock. Stock to flow. Oh, God, I'm smart. Oh, yeah, sorry. Here, let me point it out for you that aren't as fast as me. So this is the flow. This is the stock. Stock to flow. Stock to flow. And as you can see, this is a log chart on this one's a log. This blue is not a log. But then you can see there's a ratio there. Stock to flow, baby. And so now let's make a model, right? And let's make a model because that's what we're here for. We're here for the charts. Oh, there it is. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's the chart we're here for, okay? That's the chart is here for. Dig holes and fill them, please. And then we'll create valuable holes. Hey, Bcash, is ready to float the stock? Hell yeah, we're flowing so hard right now. And so, this color represents the month still happening. So he like counts down the happening until the flow is halved, right? So every time the halving happens, the flow is halved, and then the ratio goes up. And of course, the stock always consistently gets bigger every 10 minutes. But half as big after the happening. All right, we're flowing so hard right now. Spoon. And so, and so he charts it. And, like, here's the thing with this. Like, they quote Satoshi over and over again. But, like, Satoshi, like, didn't care about the price, right? Like he has millions of coins that are unmoved. Maybe he's like, he's the ultimate hodler, I suppose you could argue. But like, not once was price mentioned in the white paper, and they're all like, "Well, Satoshi knew about stock to flow, and therefore he knew the prices." Just like, shut the fuck up. And as you can see, colors, man. Holy shit! Do you see those numbers right there? Look at that market value, right? Like it's Moon Juice, rocket fuel, fucking rocket fuel. We're abandoning peer-to-peer electronic. Okay, so yeah, linear regression. Yeah, okay. And people ask me all the time where the money needed for 1 trillion Bitcoin market value come from. My answer: silver, gold, country, negative interest rate. Yada. Okay, so this is the first one from a year ago, right? So we're still flowing, guys. We're still flowing. Thanks, Eric. And so here's a better one because it's a little not as correlated, but it is. But you get the log price chart going on in there, and so this one has the number of blocks per month, and so basically the price goes way above the mean, and the blocks go faster because there's more profit to be made. It's like, okay, like you can create so many charts like this that would like create this type of fit with the price, right? I mean, the price always goes up, so anything that goes up with Bitcoin is gonna fit. It doesn't mean it's always gonna go up. Like, so there's been 2 happenings so far. Yeah, there's nothing guaranteed. Okay, now the goodness of fit, especially the most immediate price adjustment after the November 2012 happening. So the happening was right here, and there's like, oh, it went up. Now we're going back down. What's the happening, bro? Yeah. Okay, so that was the first one, and then yesterday was his new one. So notice the first one didn't have stock to flow in the title. That's where he went wrong. He could have gone even more viral if he had stock to flow in the title. Where to buy Moon just serves? Always, dude. Always. If you buy Bitcoin with every dollar, every USD dirty fiat money you have every day, you will eventually make money. It's called dollar cost averaging. That's how it works. Not financial advice. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Not financial. Like, okay, Bitcoin's going to go to... All right, we'll get there. We'll get there. Okay, so yesterday, he put stock to flow in the title. Genius move. Because it's just so fun to say. That's really... I mean, it's so catchy. Like, yeah, but Bitcoin's stock to flow. I mean, like, after the halving, the stock to flow ratio is going way up. There's so much room... There's so much room for the price to go because the miners are going to have less stock to flow. Okay, so many have verified the relationship between stock to flow and BTC price. Like, cool. Yeah, they both go up. Again, it's... Okay. So now he goes into the concept of phase. It's like, again, I'm only covering this because of how ridiculously popular it is. Like, it's just so insane, and I know I'm giving it more attention, but whatever. Whatever. At the end of the day, if you're not in Bitcoin to have fun, why are you in Bitcoin, right? Spice Flow Moon. Oh, I like that. All right, so we got to make up some more words here, right? I mean, it's another article. I went viral off my first one, so I got to make sure we create some new solid terminology that people can rally behind and point to the reason the price does this or that, right? And so we have phase transitions. And so 3 examples of phase transitions are water, of course. Everybody knows water has different phases, like solid, liquid, gas, ice, like the US dollar and BTC. The US dollar had a gold standard and now it's backed by nothing. And now BTC... I saw this and I was like, oh God, this is the episode right here. This guy has a few puzzle stickers on us. I'm in Bitcoin Cash to change the world. Of course. Yes. That is... I would say most people in Bitcoin Cash are in it to change the world. Especially if you've been around since kind of the beginning. And now you're in Bitcoin Cash. Yeah, it is. It is a lot of it. And so... this chart. And so let's look at this chart, shall we? And so this is this is narratives over time for Bitcoin, okay? So I'm just going to park over here. And so we'll go through these one by one. And so we have this pink one, which is an Encore, we'll start at the bottom, eCash proof of concept. So that's this blue one right here. And then you have cheap payments network, which is this one right here. And then anonymous darknet currency is the gray one, okay? The yellow one is censorship resistant e-gold. Okay. And then the green one is reserve currency for crypto. And then the pink one is uncorrelated financial assets. So this is Nick Carter. This is not a 100 trillion whatever stock to flow guy. Looks like a Kandeliski. Okay. So let's break this down here. So of course, eCash proof of concept. So it's past proof of concept. It is eCash, right? And so that's gone completely out. And so cheap payments network. So like, wow, look at how much that was the narrative, like for so long, right? It grew. People were using it. People are using it. Steam adopted it. Microsoft adopted it. Wow, everybody's going on Bitcoin as the new currency, right? And then blocks started to become full. Scanning debate happened, and 2017 Bitcoin Cash fork happened. Like, look how small it is now. And then you have the e-gold, which is arguably the opposite, and it grows. Well, arguably it was the same until about 2015, which coincidentally is when Blockstream was founded and the whole fucking scaling war took off. So amazing, right? Amazing. And so, yeah, that happened. And long story short, if you think the government would just let Bitcoin happen without doing any intervention, you probably got some puzzle stickers on your car. Oh God, I didn't mean it like that. You're dumb. You're dumb if you don't think the government has ever tried to mess with Bitcoin to stop it. I'm recording a record right now. I just paid my guy's first installment of Bitcoin Cash. Noise. Okay. So yeah, that's that chart. And so that's BTC, like, you know, like water goes from an ice cube to liquid to gas to ionized. BTC goes from money to gold. Amazing, right? Just like water. Wow. Okay, now that we have that out of the way, the phase transitions. And so like he took these phase transitions and then he like put it to like different price points. Okay. So after the first happening, it became e-gold. Apparently. Payments after USD parity. Okay. So, anyways, now he adds gold and silver into the chart. We're here for the charts, guys. And Bitcoin clusters. And so apparently these are the phase transitions. And so, like, again, he's just like making shit up, but he like says it and then puts in his fancy chart, and then you're like, oh my god, it's magic internet money. Yeah, where the fuck is that narrative? God damn it. So our gas and ionize the next blockchain. That's a good point. Good question. Our gas and ionize the next blockstream sidechains. So we have a liquid, we have gas, the lightning. So yeah, I mean, these are blocks, right? I mean, this is the blockchain. So then you have liquid. So I would assume gas is going to be on top of liquid, right? And then the ionized one, it'd be like the ultimate payments network for sure. That's a good bet. Good bet. And so anyways, he makes all this shit up and puts it on a chart. That's a too long didn't watch of the show. He made a bunch of shit up and put it on a chart. And so payments was stock to flow of 3.3. Financial asset came out of stock to flow of 25.1. Okay. All right. And so now he adds gold and silver to this, which has a stock to flow. Ooh, we're almost to silver, guys. Look how close we are to silver. This is where we are right now. Financial asset. We're so close to silver. And then next is gold. And then next is world fucking domination. Numbers. Wow, I'm so smart. Anyways, he makes up some numbers. And then he gets a number of 200. Oh, I just wanted to zoom in and because that's a big number. This translates into a BC price given 19 million BTC in 2020, 2024 to $288,000. Wow. And just like taking a step back from all this a little bit, he is not too far of a step back. He's talking about BTC, right? And I think it'd be more accurate to call the entire crypto market if you're really gonna like go into this, because BTC sucks. Why don't you use a whole cryptocurrency market cap? But anyways, $288,000. Wow, that's a lot of fucking suckers to buy into BTC. And so, yeah, boys, we're going to the moon. Cause look at the. Did you see these charts, bros? Conclusion. Stow to flock X model has a perfect fit to the data. The math is there. The math checks out. We're going to $288,000 by the end of 2024, or I'll eat my dick. Well, wait, I was mixing something up right there. And so his references are, yeah. So yeah, that's that. And so then he has. So what do you use Bitcoin for? He says, well, everybody says long-term investment. Wow, really? The stock to flow guy, everybody says long-term investment, and only 3% use it for payment purchase? Wow, amazing. Who would have ever thought that shit? And here's some more pretty charts. Wow, look at that chart. It's so beautiful. So beautiful. It's so beautiful when you put a rainbow on it. Just look at that fucking chart. Stow to flock. Stow to flock, man. It's all about that stow to flock. Yeah, this is a great chart, though. I love this chart. You know, because, like, wow. Just love it. This is a very accepting chart. It doesn't matter where you're from or who you are. This chart will help you get to the moon, right? That's wise. Somebody quote me on that. And so it's happening. Bitcoin's gold-like transition because Bloomberg said so. And he has a fan that's making fan art for him. So I was looking at this. It looks like she's still in the construction of this right now. But we'll check it out. He's got a big fan of stock to flow. So I think there was, let's see, where was the one? Sorry for scrolling simulator. Okay, so here it is. So she's making this artwork, right? And so these are obviously the points on his chart. And then she's going to fill it in color. And then just look at that stock to flow artwork. It's going to be fucking awesome, guys. It's going to be fucking awesome. Like her latest moon crater she put. Oh, God, sorry. She put 24 karat gold. Amazing. Amazing. You see that? That's how we get to the moon. We use real gold in this artwork about stock to flow. Amazing, right, guys? Absolutely amazing. And so, and then this is when I realized I had to put the title of the white paper.
No, don't use the white paper as a gospel.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, you don't either then, Jesus Christ.
Don't use the white paper as gospel. Satoshi, you know, he didn't know everything. He didn't know what the government would do. Yeah, you know, Satoshi, he definitely intended for Bitcoin to be expensive to use and people to use a sidechain because, you know, he didn't say anything about a vending machine that could require minimal trust. You know, like a zero confirmation thing. You know, Satoshi, he wasn't that smart, you know, that's just although Bitcoin is very solid foundation, you know, I think Satoshi didn't have everything in mind when he created the white paper, you know, I think we can expand upon this on a different layer, but you know, it's okay because it's a very, very good foundation. He did a good job at that, but he didn't quite do the payments part right, because you know, Bitcoin isn't really about payments, you know, Bitcoin is about not doing anything with it, you know, yeah, that's what Bitcoin's all about. Anyways, regardless if Bitcoin succeeds or not, this model is based the first time anyone has drawn a parallel between the deterministic stock-to-flow value of a metal or medium of exchange and its potential to function as a monetary unit. The observation alone is groundbreaking. This guy may agree. Agree, it complements the Bitcoin white paper. What? What, dude? What? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. I don't think these people actually like read the white paper, but you know, let me refill my cup here with another cup. This is what, yeah, that's what Satoshi said. Satoshi underestimated the contagion of social stupidity. Yeah, I mean, he disappeared after the CIA was first talked to. I mean, he probably just did it for his own safety. Maybe the CIA got him. You know? I don't know. Maybe we'll never know. But, you know, the UTXO model, it's okay. But, like, what if we just had, like, a whole network of channels with each other? You know, but you didn't really know who had what channel, so you'd have to ping them first to see if you could use their channel to go to somebody else on the network. Because, you know, it's a private thing, you know. But UTXO, you know, it's not very private. You know, you can see everything publicly and it's not private, you know. Well, you know, Satoshi, he wasn't very smart, you know, so yeah. Stock to flow. So yeah, but anyways, did you see the stock to flow model that 100 trillion USD just put out? It's really quite amazing. He predicts $288,000 by the end of 2024. Do you know how high that is? If you invested now, you could, well, 20 times your money. You know what that means? If you put just $100 in 4 years, you could have $2,000. You know what? If you put $100,000 in, you could get $2 million in 4 years. Amazing, right? And don't worry, this is not financial advice. This is not financial advice. Go fuck yourself.
He logged back in once to say Dorian Nakamoto wasn't him. No, that was a joke. I think somebody made that up, or he was hacked or something. That wasn't actually him. BTC is like the moon, scarce and kind of hard to pay with. I'm gonna tweet. That's a good one, Panda. You tweet. I'll never tweet. BTC is like the moon, scarce and kind of hard to pay with. Number is always going up, bro. Even when it's going down, that just means it has more room to go up later. That's how stock to flow works. You didn't know that? I guess some type of financial idiot. What are you? Some type of financial idiot? Are you financially illiterate? Do you not know how stock to flow works? Dude, you're in Bitcoin and you don't know what stock to flow is. Are you stupid? Jesus. Okay. I think I've reached my sarcasm level at this point. That was a joke. Yeah, it was. Here, I'll look. Satoshi Dorian is not me. See, I just got a bunch of like CNBC articles that probably like don't know anything. Okay. Oh yeah, I think what happened is that his account expired, and then somebody. The registered email address is the same one mentioned in the original paper. There's no way to prove it, I guess. But yeah, I don't think it was him. Because that'd be like so random. Come back after 3 years to say Dorian was. I mean, I guess you could feel bad for that guy that he's getting harassed. What's your crystal ball tell us? That Bitcoin Cash's future looks actually brighter than ever, I'd say. I think it's about time we get no diversity, to be honest with you. Again, I don't like the IFP. I think ABC has some talented people in it, and I just hope all the node teams can work together and we don't fork in November. I think the biggest controversy next is the 6-month hard fork schedule. So, but again, it's like if you don't have these types of disagreements within a coin, like are you even decentralized, right? Like Core, yeah, they make like small changes and we backport them, but like they're not doing anything significantly to improve the protocol, right? As far as I'm aware. So, and there's not really much controversy. And controversy is fun. I mean, it's fun, right? It's popcorn. Fun is maybe the bad word. Entertaining. It was on his P2P Foundation account, which got hacked twice. Yeah. Can't wait till Bitcoin gets to the 3K price and Max have to change their slogan for store value. No, they'll stay there for sure. Last time I was posting Arabic and CSW started tweeting Arabic right after. Oh yeah, I remember that. So stupid. So stupid. Well, I think I'm going to wrap it up here. I hope you all learned something about stock to flow today and how it's all a bunch of bullshit that somebody makes up in order to get 4,000 likes in 24 hours. Pretty impressive, actually. That's pretty impressive. It's the mathematical moon juice that maxis crave. It's the moon juice maxis crave. That's what stock to flow is. Moon juice that the maxis crave. So there you go. Wow. It's the moon juice maxis crave. That's a good one. But anyways, thank you all for watching. Damn, almost at 40 minutes. Good show, I guess. All right, thank you all for watching. Y'all have a good night.